Okay, y'all. Word on the street is Claressa Shields is finally getting the flowers, y'all. Finally getting the flowers, but at the same time, she got some good news going on. She got some bad news going on. Word on the street, y'all. She ain't paying her own bills, but she's paying papooses. Y'all, let's get it, y'all. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To my day ones, twos, threes, and fours, thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. So everything is alleged, some is not. And the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. A lot of people feel like, a lot of people feel like don't nobody like Claressa, but it's really the opposite, y'all. A lot of people like Claressa. They just wish she would listen because she's headed for a serious downfall, y'all. She is really headed for a downfall. And she the only one that don't see it or she don't care because she figures she'll bounce back, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, y'all? My biggest thing with her is how she got with Pap. If she would have got with Pap while he was single and, you know what I'm saying, and she wasn't reaching out to his wife, it would have been a difference. But she was reaching out to his wife. At the same time, she was trying to talk to her husband. And that's why people don't like Claressa, okay? I have put out videos talking about Claressa needs to get her flowers, which she should be getting her flowers. But it's hard for people to want her to get her flowers because the more money that she has and the more big-headed she gets and the more that arrogant and she just act like, y'all broke, y'all this, y'all that, y'all ain't nothing, y'all ain't this. And this is why people ain't feeling her like that, y'all. But I still want to jump on here and say congratulations to her because she was put into a museum, y'all. They put her into a museum. They got her, her belt up there, and they showing her accomplishments with so many other athletes and stuff like that. And this was a good thing for her. But all of this prancing around and going around with somebody's husband and this and that and this, that you was sitting up there saying, oh, Happy New Year's, Happy New Year's. And at the same time, you was DMing her husband trying to sneak around with him at the same time. That's why people don't like Claressa, y'all. And it is what it is. Now, at the same time that she was having some good news, her family member came forth and told some other stuff that was going on behind closed doors, y'all, that she been getting into it with for a long time, okay? And now her cousin came forward, and I think this is her cousin. I don't even know what this lady is to her, to be honest with y'all. It's so many stories going around. But anyway, she came out and let a cat out the bag that Claressa Shields has a house that she has not paid taxes on, property taxes or whatever, for 3 years, y'all. 3 years. You running around here giving your money to Pap so he can pay off his debt and this and that and this, spending money like it's water, taking Pap's family out of town, all kind of stuff, y'all. Okay? Buying jewelry for yourself, pretending like Pap bought it for you. Y'all, Lord mercy. But you're not paying your bills. And look, this situation then got even worse because word on the street is there were like 300 houses that were on the chopping block that people had gotten taken from them because of the property tax situation. And I think it was 300. And one of those houses was taken off the list. And boy, oh boy, oh boy. I told y'all when you out here doing dirt and treating people wrong, it is what it is, okay? Word on the street is the mayor, where she's from, she called in a favor. She called in a favor to the mayor. And see, this is what's going on with Nicki Minaj, Jay-Z, the mayor where Nicki Minaj live at, all that stuff. Same situation. Why is these politicians always getting mixed up with these celebrities? Why? So now we have Claressa reaching out to a mayor and him giving her, leadway. Y'all, oh yes. Oh yes. This mayor took her property off of the chopping block. Y'all. He didn't do that for everybody else, but he did it for Claressa. And I don't understand that, because Claressa allegedly is an $8 million woman that didn't see but three. And the majority of that is gone. Is she broke, y'all? Is that money failing her now? Word on the street, she had this dress on for 3 days, y'all. Lord have mercy. Everybody been clowning her. She been wearing this dress for 3 days. When she crashed the Mother's Day situation with Pap and his mom and them and all of that, when she crashed that, she had the dress on. The next day after that, she had this dress on. And then when she go to be honored at the museum, she had the dress on again. Y'all, Lord have mercy. Only thing she did was change the shoes. Lord have mercy. Y'all, they dragging her. Is she falling off? Ask yourself this question. Why in the world would you call in a favor to somebody over $7,000 when you got jewelry allegedly worth that much on? It makes no sense. But I'm going to tell y'all something. When you got two people that's not good with money, that is a recipe for disaster as well. I'm just going to put it out there. Okay, y'all? Pap is not good with money. He's not good with making money. He's good with letting somebody take care of him. But he's not good with making money. He's good at taking care of the house. And not even good at that. Because allegedly he wasn't doing that too good. Allegedly, y'all. I don't be around him. I'm just saying. Okay? Pap got behind hundreds and thousands of dollars. Word on the street. Or tens and thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars behind in taxes, y'all. Taxes. Word on the street. He got behind in bills. They were about to lose their house. And allegedly, it was because of his gambling. Pap likes to gamble, just like Offset liked to gamble. Pap liked to gamble too. Only thing about it, the difference between it, well, it ain't too much a difference, because Offset was gambling with his money and Cardi B money. Offset is gambling with these women money that he is getting involved with. A word on the street, y'all. A word on the street. You can't make this up. Here is her display, The Art of Winning. And you can't still help but be proud of her, because she's got the same color skin and she's young, y'all. When people are young and, kind of stupid and ain't experienced a lot or whatever, people tend to give them a little leeway to make mistakes. But like I told y'all before, in this day and age, when you make mistakes, the mistakes could be through the roof that it ain't no coming back from. And everybody been trying to keep Claressa out of making mistakes, but it don't look like it's going to happen, because she's still doing the same old, y'all. But word on the street is this mayor could be in some trouble for helping her out of the situation. And they just might take this house back from her again when they found out that this mayor was, playing favoritism to somebody that should have been able to pay it. If you're going to give her a chance, why not give everybody else a chance that really is struggling, that couldn't pay their property taxes? There's somebody that can pay her property taxes. And this mayor gave her, I'm just saying, y'all, a leeway. And that don't make no sense to me. But it is what it is. And now Claressa could be in some trouble. He could be in some trouble for the same situation. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Why not pay your own bills and you giving somebody else money? You're supposed to take care of your stuff first. If you're going to help somebody else out, you take care of your stuff. If you got a bill, you pay your bill off first. You don't go in, pay somebody else's stuff, and then bag gifts for their family members and all of this other stuff. This is what Claressa been doing. And she did all of that. And then turn around and find out that she has a house that she haven't been paying her taxes on for 3 years. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Y'all, I just don't get it with these two. If she messing up, and you with a man that messes up, y'all both are mess ups. And y'all gonna go through that money fast. Fast as that money is coming in, it's probably going out the door the same way. And this is from somebody that won't even come get his clothes out his wife's house. His clothes is still at Remy's house. Remy keep on saying, come get your clothes. He won't even come get his clothes, because you know what? He want to be able to come back when he feel like it. And word on the street is he buying her mink coats. He paying her bills with Claressa Shields' money. So 9 times out of 10, he probably gonna have a room on her. He gonna have a, if he might not have a spot in her bed, but he might have a spot on her couch for help of getting them back on track and not losing their house. But anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. She better start getting some endorsements. She better start lining up some more, boxing matches. Because she gonna be broke in a minute. She gonna be broke. She out buying really expensive cars. She's living beyond her means right now. She is. Because this money that she got, it's like a loan. When record labels and stuff give you money, you gotta pay it back. That's why you go on tour and this and that and that and this. But how she gonna go on tour when nobody is checking for her music? So the only way she gonna be able to pay them back is through her boxing career. And instead of lining up for fights, she calling in favors to the mayor. Y'all. And getting busted at it at that. So I got a feeling that it's going to be some shitika behind this. Because the mayors is not supposed to do that. Abuse of power. Okay, y'all? But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe if you liked the video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.